Hey everyone, Andrew Prober here with Great Expectations Realty, and it is Monday, February 21st, which means it's time for What's Up Ocala. There is so much stuff going on in real estate right now, I can barely keep track of it, which is saying a lot because I love keeping track of everything real estate. But I do want to share with something that I saw today because it allows me to say, I don't know, I told you so. It wasn't really hard of a guess with the a World Equestrian Center coming in and everything. There was a subdivision that was actually created many years ago, and then it just kind of, I don't know, kind of got forgotten. There was, of course, people living in the subdivision, but they were few and far between. So right now, as you guys have probably heard, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you've probably heard me talking about a subdivision called Rolling Hills. This subdivision, it was kind of a ways out from everything. It was like, 30 minutes to get anywhere. And so they were like, it was a lot of dirt roads and stuff. So nobody was really moving there. There really just wasn't a lot going on. But I started noticing how everything started moving towards the southwest, and then the World Equestrian Center opened up. And it just seems like it kind of hit from two different directions, and smack in the middle is this big subdivision called Rolling Hills. Well, why is this subdivision really great? Well, it has over an acre for every single lot, and there's also no mobile homes or manufactured homes allowed in there because the developer wanted the value of the homes there to be higher. So it's strictly site-built homes. So what does this mean? Well, for a while now, I've been saying, hey, Rolling Hills really seems like that's the place to go. I really think that it's going to take off. I really think that, if you were wanting to invest even short term in vacant land, that would probably be a great idea. Okay, so I went ahead and checked the numbers today because that's what I do is, check up on the numbers, see if my predictions were accurate or not. So I went ahead and pulled up all of the Rolling Hills lots between a year to a year and a half ago, because that's when I was basically starting to say, hey, y'all may want to take a look at this. All right, so the least expensive over there that was sold within the last, at a year and a half to a year ago, they were going for $7,995. Okay, ponder that for a moment. I pulled that one up. That was the least expensive, $7,995, just a vacant lot. It was just over an acre, just basic, right? So then I'm looking, okay, what's the next least expensive? This one was $8,000, so it was only $5 more. Continued on, and there was $8,000 again. $8,900. So this was actually a pretty valid number. Around, $8,000 to $13,000 was pretty much the range a year to a year and a half ago of what they were actually selling for. So let's go ahead and skip over to today and let's see what they're selling for now. All right, so only a year to a year and a half down the road, and here's what we have now. The least expensive lot in the entire subdivision is $25,000, and that's actually kind of a fluke. That was from an agent from out of area, so I'm not really sure that they want to sell really quick or if they want to just get it done. I don't know, but that was $25,000. Going up from there is $27,500, and then it goes all the way up to, well, that's more than a few acres, but most of them are going for around $60,000. Okay, you can still get some for 25 to 30, but you'll actually see quite a few for the 40, 50, and $60,000 range. So for everybody that listened to me, you're welcome. No, they are actually still selling like crazy, and it is still going to be going up. Again, I mean, to get a vacant lot for over an acre for $25,000, $30,000 is still an excellent deal. So I don't want to say, oh, you missed the boat, it's not going up anymore. No, it's still continuing up. So, you definitely have not missed the boat yet. You still have an opportunity to purchase over there. If you would like to see some of the lots that are available, there are quite a few available right now. And I can definitely send those over to you. It's a real quick email link, and you will have access to all the lots that are over there. Or we can drive around and you can stare at the trees with me. But I really still think those are an excellent place to put short-term money. So if you wanted to take some money out of the stock market and go ahead and put it into some vacant land, I think that is an excellent choice over in Rolling Hills. If you go and take a look at it, you will notice it is still very, very rural. So lots of trees, not as many houses, but that's changing. A lot of the trees that you see have already had permits pulled and they're ready to get cleared. This is definitely going to be a very, very nice subdivision once it's a little more built up. So again, you still have an opportunity to get in there. And again, it is really close to the World Equestrian Center and really close to, Ocala really at this point, because Southwest Ocala has actually grown and kind of met in the middle. So it's about 15 minutes to get to a hospital, a Walmart, about 17 minutes to get to a Starbucks. So, really, really not that far out. And it's only about 15 minutes to get to the World Equestrian Center. So because it has those two things going for it at this point, it is still an excellent, excellent investment. And if you're looking for a place to live in Ocala, I highly recommend taking a look at that subdivision. All right, moving on to things to do Ocala. Holy smokes, there's so much stuff going on. We're like trying to get it all in before we have the heat wave that is known as summer in Florida. So we have the Winter Carnival. Now, I had not heard anything about this until literally today. I was looking up, all right, what can I share with you guys? And there is the Marion County Fair. And it's actually MarionCountyFairFL.com. It's the Winter Carnival. It is in the flea market grounds just off of I-75, so 4121 Northwest 44th Avenue. It is February 23rd through the 27th. So I'm sorry I didn't give you a bigger heads up, but I didn't know about it until today. It's got free entrance. So it's actually, the parking is by donation basis. Your donation is going to help the Lake Weir Jazz Band. They're actually traveling to Texas for a competition. So excellent idea there. But the coolest thing that I saw, they have alligator wrestling going on. Yep. I definitely want to go. I got to go just to see the alligator wrestling, because who doesn't want to see alligator wrestling? They also have a petting zoo that has a camel and pony rides. They have, I don't know, it's just really cool stuff all around. So I'm fairly excited about this. So yeah, so the Winter Carnival is coming to the Ocala Flea Market over on 44th Avenue. And again, that's February 23rd through the 27th. And you get to see some real live alligator wrestling. I've got to go. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to go? All right, you might actually see a video of me riding a camel. I think they let you as adults do it too. I don't know, I would think, right? I mean, why not? Anyway, so that is coming up this weekend. Let's see, we also have over at Shalom Park, Fun at the Park. It's a Gnome and Fairy Festival. That is going to be February 27th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. So great thing there. For VIP parking, which is basically just really close up parking, it's $10. If you're general parking, $5, and you just have to trek a bit. But it should have a whole bunch of really cool things as far as like an enchanted forest type thing, which is basically storytelling. They're going to have musical entertainment that starts at 1 o'clock. I just think it's a really, really great way to spend your day. So, I don't know, for me. There's also coming up on Saturday, February 26th, is the world's greatest baby shower. Drive-through and virtual presentation. It's got your goodie bags and so forth. And it's actually got the sponsors of the Early Learning Coalition and Advent Health to strongly encourage you to read to your children. But that's over on 3318 East Silver Springs Boulevard. We have, okay, so we have an adult skate night, which I think is an awesome idea. But if you guys didn't know, here's a funny little odd fact about Ocala. So we have two of the world's greatest speed ice skaters in the entire world, okay? Literally in the Olympics, winning medals, okay? Two of them. We don't have an ice skating rink, and we definitely don't have ice. Ponder that for a moment. Two of the greatest in the world. But what we do have is a roller rink where they teach how to do speed skating. And apparently the instructor is so incredibly amazing with this that once the kids adjust to ice skating, they actually are some of the fastest in the world. So little known fact for you right there. And if you actually look, speed ice skating or speed ice skaters from Ocala, Florida, we have two medal winning ice skaters. So I personally always get a kick out of that because you would have to drive at least an hour in order to find a ice skating rink, and probably at least a couple of hours to find ice. So I get such a charge out of that because really, like, one of the only places that has absolutely no ice skating. There you go. So if anybody out there would like to open an ice skating rink, apparently this is a good location for you. Just saying, just putting it out there for you, okay? So, because there's apparently a demand. Normally the ice skaters the speed skaters have to go to somewhere like Canada or the northern United States in order to actually use the ice skating facilities to learn how to adjust to that. But apparently they do a really good job in adjusting because again, medal winning. I don't know if they got a gold medal, but I will have to check on that. But obviously you can tell I was out doing stuff and I wasn't watching the Olympics. And that's pretty sad since it was like, a local, but oh well, it's okay. I still get a really big charge out of that. All right. Okay, real quick. And then you guys are set for the week. I did want to share with you about our numbers, which I actually had to check it a couple times because I was like, that can't possibly be right. It can't possibly. And I was thinking maybe I just didn't check the numbers correctly. Maybe I've done something weird, but no. New listings in Marion County for today, we had 38. Okay, where are all the listings? Like, seriously. And of course, because there was only 38 new listings today, there was 21 price increases. You see how that works out? That supply and demand, that's right there. We had 21 price increases. We did have 7 price decreases. So somebody thought it was a little bit better than it was. Give it time. Back on the market, we had 4, sold 19. So about half of what hit the market. And then pending, what did we have actually go under contract? 61. Okay, so if we have 38 new listings, not all of those are houses, by the way. A lot of it was vacant land. And we had 61 go pending. I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot more price increases over the next few months if this continues. And by everything that I've seen over the last couple months, and especially the last couple weeks, it has been absolutely insane. I just kind of walk around like a zombie, just kind of going, what on earth? Which is a great problem to have, absolutely wonderful problem to have as far as a business owner. But at the same time, I really want to be able to help our customers as much as possible, and a large percentage of our customers are buyers. So we have become a major relocation market, and that's wonderful. But at the same time, we need houses. I mean, you gotta have houses in order to help everyone. So I know this is a struggle that a lot of realtors are having throughout the United States right now because, of course, with the recession, there was not a whole heck of a lot of houses being built. And so, we kind of, houses deteriorate, then you need to have new houses. And if nobody's building new houses for years and everybody's, they were doing a lot of multi-generational living. So the grandparents, the parents, and the adult children were all living in the same house, kind of squished in during the recession because you had to do what you had to do in order to get the bills paid. But at this point, they're all spreading out and everybody's wanting their own space again, which is great. But that's, again, more houses that need to be built, more houses that need to be available. So it's definitely creating a bit of an issue, a little bit of a housing shortage. So yeah, that is going to continue as it looks. And of course, a lot of people up north are going to be putting their houses up on the market pretty soon. Everyone that's been wanting to move down to Ocala, they are going to be putting their houses up on the market with spring and all of the beautiful yard and you know, just absolutely gorgeousness, and you know, with summer also, because you know, the kids will be out of school, and that's the easiest time to transition for your kids is during the summer break. So a lot of that is going to continue to bring people down to our area even in summer, because again, selling up there, selling up in northern states in the spring and summertime is easiest up there, even though it's slightly uncomfortable to come down here and to move down here in the summer. That's what air conditioning is for, and that's what we all use. So yeah, so there's going to be a lot more houses being sold over the next few months, and that'll probably continue up until the holidays again. So yeah, if you are looking to move to Ocala, let us know in plenty of time. Even if you call us up and are like, hey, I'm moving to Ocala in another year or two. Can you help me out? Can you give me some, you know, information or a basic idea of where I'm going to be going? That is awesome. I much prefer that to, you know, a phone call I got today where they're like, hey, we're moving there in like 2 or 3 weeks, and we're not sure if we're going to build or buy. And I'm like, well, I'm thinking you're going to purchase something already built unless you want to rent. No, don't want to rent. Okay, well then we're probably going to need to X out all of the new construction, because those houses, even though they're advertised, will not be ready for at least 3 to 6 months. So yeah, kind of an interesting conversation, but we were able to help them. So my advice would be to go ahead and make sure you have your plans and your ducks in a row long in advance. Even if it's a year or two out, I still absolutely love to hear from you guys, because that is actually much, much better. It's much easier for us to work a plan that's far out than it is to be in crunch time and, you know, everybody is like freaking out and you're facing homelessness. Okay, homelessness is not pretty. It is not a good plan. I am, as a realtor, against homelessness, obviously. So definitely, as we get to where we're trying to get to, that is the goal. So yeah, lots of advance notice is awesome, especially in a market like this. I guess that's it for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely hit me up online at GER.ExpectationsRealty.com, or you can go ahead and give us a call here at the office, which is 352-817-9160. I always have to think about it. What's the last four? What's the last four? It's 9160. And we'd be more than happy to help you guys out, even if it's just answering questions. We answer questions for free. If you feel like you want to stop in for coffee and just chit chat about what's going on in Ocala and what is going on with the real estate market, that is also always great. Kathy would be more than happy to get you some coffee or bottled water or something like that, and we will sit down and chat about coffee, and we'll chat about Ocala, and we'll chat about real estate. So hopefully we'll see you guys all soon, and if not, you'll see me on here. Don't forget to subscribe, because we definitely need some subscribers. And if this video has been at all helpful to you and you think it could help somebody else, please forward. Thanks so much. Bye.